Do not mind the rain sometimes. That's the only way to lose you.
Yo, is this a dog?
What?
Is this thing a dog?
A dog?
Yes.
What? What kind of dog do you think it is, mate?
I don't know, I'm not familiar with all the breeds. I'm gonna go with Afghan Hound.
Since when does an Afghan have a bloody thumb? Oh my God!
I liked it a lot. All right. I mean, come on, every YouTuber gets one, right? Anyway, director James Gunn is a master at crafting unique and unconventional characters in a film filled with unique, intentionally gimmick-based villains being drafted for a Black Ops mission by the meanest woman in the Western canon of fiction. Yeah, that's pretty much the perfect playground for him, especially after the shit show that was the first Suicide Squad.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
For those not in the know, after Batman v Superman Martha'd the bed, Warner Brothers panicked over the possibility of Suicide Squad 2016 also kinda flopping, and it caused them to drastically alter the film during post-production, trying to force in some of that Guardians of the Galaxy magic, a film also by James Gunn, forcing in a pop song-filled soundtrack in a much lighter tone. But the version of Suicide Squad shot by director David Ayer wasn't a pop song-filled light affair. According to him, he made a soulful drama. Which is why the version of that movie released in theaters sucks. It was shot to be X, but it was mutated into Y. Though the Ayer cut with more of this Joker in it probably wasn't that great either. Anyway, the guy who was emulated badly to try and start a franchise now gets to leave his personal mark on the franchise that badly emulated him. That's pretty cool. And the movie itself is a pretty cool, fun mess. A good mess, though, that endears itself to its audience despite some blemishes. The characters are all super fun to spend time with. I mean, Gunn freaking nailed King Shark, guys. Seriously, it's so good! All the actors are bringing their A game, the soundtrack is very fun, the whole movie is extremely well shot and was also frequently hilarious. Though humor from Gunn can really be a bit of a sticking point for me. At times. At other times it's great. He's made me laugh out loud in all of his movies. But, you know, take a look at Guardians 1 and Slither. Both are absolutely hilarious while also nailing their respective genre. Guardians 2 and now the Suicide Squad, though, let's say they struggle to maintain the balance as well as those other films. For me, numerous jokes in both Guardians of the Galaxy 2 and the Suicide Squad plain and simply go on for too long. For me. Just, again, remember, all these criticisms about the launch are all from my POV, not yours. Like, take the Groot scene from Guardians of the Galaxy 2, where he's being all cute and playing fetch with Rocket for what felt like 1,000 years. Yeah, it started out extremely cute and funny, but the longer it went, the less funny it got, and it went on for a really long time. Same with the Suicide Squad. There's a scene where a great joke is made about a very minor character and their name, but then they kind of just kept making the joke. Over and over and over until it stopped being funny, at least for me. The best way I could describe these moments when they happen in a Gunn movie is it feels like I'm not watching a film anymore as much as a one-joke SNL skit with a huge budget that should have been cut for time. But then there's other times where I literally laugh my ass off with his movies. Comedy is subjective, what can I say? And I know it sounds like I didn't like this movie very much, but I did. I really did. I just honestly liked the first act and the prologue a hell of a lot more than the second and third act. But that's mostly because the first act and the prologue are just that damn good, refreshing, and out there. While the second and third acts slowly but surely become much more conventional. Also, my favorite new non-King Shark character, yeah, they died in the third act after an amazing moment. It was super great, stand up and cheer, but it also upset me.
Louder!
Though that really says something about this movie because I didn't care about any of the characters dying in the first Suicide Squad film, not one. Wait, how many characters did die in that movie? Hold on, let me look this up here real quick. Just give it a Google. What the fuck? Only 3 members of the Suicide Squad died in a movie called Suicide Squad. Like, how? How can any one thing be such a fundamental failure on every level? Anyway, an old film being crap aside, all the new characters here are great. Ratcatcher.
Forgot the rat.
Very true. I'm very sorry, Sebastian. But then you got Bloodsport with this cool tech, Peacemaker with his everything dies for liberty mentality, and then there's Polka-dot Man's psychological hangups, and Weasel. Just Weasel. Full stop. And anytime Nathan Fillion does anything in anything, I'm happy. I think at the end of the day, I just really wish that James Gunn would make a superhero movie that breaks the mold of the superhero formula more. And maybe that's wishful thinking? You know, maybe that can't really be done. I will say that Doctor Strange and Thor 3 did sort of manage it by having the climactic action scenes be the main characters outsmarting the bad guys instead of, you know, just a generic punchy, shooty, splody affair that we've all seen 1,000 times. But it's also worth pointing out Ronan in Guardians 1 is my personal choice for the worst MCU villain. And Ego, found in Guardians 2, was cool at first, but then we find out he's just trying to destroy the universe, and at that point he just becomes supremely uninteresting. So maybe villains just aren't a strong suit of James Gunn's? Maybe. Though he did just absolutely nail Amanda Waller in this movie and Nebula in the Guardians movies. But I guess they're more, you know, complex and layered than just like straight up actually evil. And the big bads of the Suicide Squad, were just not interesting in the slightest to me. I'm sorry. General What's-His-Face and Hottie McPrince guy, yeah, I could not have cared less. I have watched the Suicide Squad now 1.5 times, and I am planning to definitely watch it more going forward. And I will always be excited for a new James Gunn movie. Having issues with something is not the same as disliking it. I think his weakest film by far is Guardians of the Galaxy 2, but even that movie and all of its flaws has a killer goddamn soundtrack and an incredible opening sequence. In life, we just gotta learn to take the good with the bad sometimes. You know, Po Buddy's perfect,
right?
Did you just have a stroke, Pam? It's nobody's perfect. Nice stroke, Pam.
And if you think this video is mean, oh, just you wait until my old video is finally done. You didn't think I forgot about you, did you? I'm a-comin', Knight. Your time is nigh. So, have you seen Suicide Squad? Give me a shout down below letting me know just how wrong I am for giving this cinematic masterpiece an 8 out of 10. Maybe a 7.5. No, 8. Yeah, 8's right. 8 feels good. And if you're a fan of this version of King Shark and you're new to my channel, boy howdy do I have videos on King Shark. Links in the description. And if you liked what you saw here today and you would like to see more, please subscribe and you will get to see more. Bye!